Welcome back, everyone, to the GTR Dynasty. Big Slime here in the booth. We got some SEC action, midday action. It's summertime. Mississippi State, the number 2 team in the nation, up against Coastal Carolina, the number 13 team in the nation. Coastal Carolina back in the SEC after being in the ACC for a few years. A lot of storylines to go off of here, as we are in Starkville. As I get this into the Discord, look at the fans, look at the cowbells, all black here. Afternoon game. I'm not sure if that was the right choice for the day game here, but hey, then there's something I don't. Coastal Carolina, the Chanticleers, some call them the Beach Chickens. For this is a much anticipated matchup. There's a lot of hype over this in the offseason, mainly, to address it, mainly because of Coastal Carolina getting the number 1 overall recruit last season over Mississippi State. Running back Guacam, I believe that's his name, computer generated. Maybe we'll see him today. We got 99 across the board, Mississippi State, finally 99 across the board. And then we have Coastal Carolina, 97, 99, 96. Marty Party taking them from a half-star team now to, I believe, a 4-star. Season 6 of CFB 26. Got Sanders in at quarterback. Gonna hand it off to Vic, going nowhere. Get the trenches here. About 30, a little over 30 pounds difference. I mean, really kind of similar in overall too. State, their line, about an 87 overall. Coastal Carolina looking like an 86 overall D line. Sanders drops back. He's gonna take off and run with it. He's gonna get hit hard. Gain of 5. I don't know if it was worth the hit though. Got 1 recruit visiting from Mississippi State. That's a 4-star. Undefeated Mississippi State, 6-0 here in the SEC. Coastal Carolina 5-1. Their only loss coming to Georgia on the road. Sanders, nice little slant. It's gonna be 4th and inches. They're gonna no huddle. Gotta catch them on their heels. Here we go. Quarterback blast. Easy first down. I gotta feel like, both these teams really similar offense, honestly. Both like to run around with the quarterback, use a lot of run plays with the quarterback. And they like to move the ball down the field, 3 yards here, 4 yards there. Not too big play offenses. You don't normally see. A little hezzy here from Sanders. Oh, yeah. Plenty of room. Down to the 35. No short of the big play on the run, though. Catch the name on that. Yeah, nice little catch there. Hell State really excited about this receiving group here he's got this year. It feels like it's the best one he's had so far. Quarterback Sanders, Scipio. A little shaky on the quarterback, though. He's going to stick with him, but the game against Vandy, he's a little shaky. Seam route, touchdown, Blizzard. The Dogs strike first. Nice drive there, 75 yards, almost 2 minutes. Now what we see from Coastal here. We didn't Didn't get to see the trenches there too much, but Coastal, I mean, 97 overall, almost a 99 overall before Mississippi State was. So Coastal Carolina really in them living rooms in the transfer portal. They're gonna hand it off to Quackman. That's the #1 overall recruit, gain of 8 to start the game. Patrick Quackham. Come back out again. RPO, nice little RPO, gets to the outside. That's a first down. You know, Coastal Carolina, they got another running back, Flavors, who I personally tried to get twice, once out of high school and once out of the transfer portal. Did not succeed either time. Oh, Guackham gonna get tackled for nothing there. I didn't have a shot at Guackham. You know, just had some deal breakers that weren't there yet. So really hate that 5-star left the state of Georgia. See what Coastal can do with him and see how they battle this crowd. Griffin, the quarterback, stands in the pocket, almost had a clear view there. Clear path, gets sacked for a loss of 4. Instead, you know, Marty just stood tall in the pocket there. They're in 14 now, trying to make some adjustments. This crowd is going absolutely berserk right now. Griffin drops back. He's going to roll out. He's got some room. He's got a man. Oh, no, he's going to take off and run with it. Oh, and he gets tackled short of the first down. I mean, he had a couple guys he could have got it to maybe, but yeah, I think you go for it here. I mean, you're at midfield, 4th and 3. Why not? As you see a mug look here from the Bulldogs. Griffin drops back. Oh, my God. Call the corner. Wow. I mean, where's the awareness in the pocket? You know, you drop back and you just stand there as a guy he's bull rushing you, man. Sanders now with the ball. He's going to step up and get sacked himself. David Alvarez on the sack. Look at that Beats chicken. Second and 13. Gonna hand it off to Vic. Nice broke. Oh, he almost sprung it there. 3rd and 3. And I think if you're Mississippi State, you know, I think you have maybe the advantage on the line, just weight wise. I would take advantage personally. Oh, direct snap to Vic. Vic. First down. Not sure if there's a relation to Mike Vick. I would think though. He is from Virginia. I'm totally wrong. He came from Florida State. That's a Florida State transfer. 2nd and 2 now. Sanders drops back. Looks. Got Scipio. Gets pushed back, but that's a first down. 1st and goal here. Darren Sanders. I believe he's been there his entire time. Sat on the bench for 4 years. Finally getting a shot here. Drops back. Jeffrey down to the 1. I believe Jeffrey was a transfer in the offseason. Not sure where, but Sanders, easy money, touchdown. Jeffrey secures it. Dogs up 2 touchdowns now. First and 10, they're going to hand it off to Guacam. I mean, what a name the game auto-generated there. Griffin making some adjustments here. 2nd and 1. Gonna drop back. Gonna scramble away. Got the first down and does not slide. Went straight into the defender. That's a hard hit. I told you we're gonna see a lot of similar styles here between these two quarterbacks. Essentially the same quarterback. Griffin now gonna screen to Guac. Making sure he gets a lot of touches today. I still think Flavors is the better back, though. At this moment in time. 2nd and 5. Gonna hand it to him again. They were ready for it. He got 3, though. 3rd and 2. Crowds. Cowbells deafening here in Starkville. Gonna hand it off. Oh my God. Guacam. Maybe it's Guacam. I don't know. Fourth and 1. Gotta have it. You're down 2 touchdowns. You're in the 2nd quarter. Mississippi State timeout. Their mascot, Diet Dog. Make sure you get your t-shirts. 4th and 1 now. Gotta have it. See what this defense does here. Crowd in the box. Crowd in the line, excuse me. Griffin drops back. Gonna take off and run. He's got the first down. Oh my God, he is massacred. Absolute murder. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Get a stretcher. Griffin's gonna need a stretcher after that hit. I mean, that was absurd what they did to him. How quickly things can change. Mississippi State up 21-0 now. Maybe think about sliding. Get the first down, hit the ground. Griffin's gonna get back out there. It's not moving the greatest, but RPO now to the tight end. Coastal trying to get something going here. Absolutely must have. Over the middle. That's caught by Turpin. Marty really just does stand really firm in the pocket there. First and 10. Under 3 minutes now left in the first half. Griffin looking in route. Caught by Boykins. First down. Griffin looks. Gets it out to the flat. Turpin's there. 2nd and 1. You see the passing yards this season. Here in week 9, 5,000 yards already for a lot of guys almost. 2nd and 1. Taking their time. Griffin drops back. He's getting sacked. 3rd and 6. You know, I just think there's other things you could have done there. 3rd and 6. Still within range. Will we see a play for the 2-minute warning? Yes, we do. Griffin, end route, caught. Gillen, a flag on the play. Holding on Coastal. Not good. That's going to push them back 10, 3rd and 16 now. It's pushed them out of field goal range. Yeah, borderline. Griffin is D lineman there with a generational stunt. Just, I mean, Griffin knows as if he had no idea. They're going to punt here on 4th and 23. I mean, I think you go for it. Like, you're at midfield. I mean, throw it deep, you get an interception, so what? Mississippi State going to take over now for a half. Coastal does get the ball after halftime. Sanders looking, got a man. Oh, that is a Bulldog touchdown. 28-0. Assuming he gets the extra point. Not exactly what we were expecting. Coastal gonna have to. I mean, they're in desperate need of points. Any way they can get them. Second and 4, under a minute left here in the half. Got a man wide open. Just so you see the receiving yards this season. No surprise, Morton there. Whipple, Jackson, Dickerson, Thor, the usual suspects. Whipple making a play for the Heisman this year. Changed his name to Big Mac in the offseason. Courtesy of the NIL. Generational contract deal. Griffin now en route. Broken up by the DB. I mean, look at the yards. I mean, you got some short fields and I feel like there's 2 defensive touchdowns, maybe just 1. Nice conservative catch there from Coastal. I don't know how he wasn't sacked there. Griffin looking over the middle. He's got a man. First down. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Gonna run up the middle. Griffin. Griffin looks gonna roll out now to the flat. Nobody there. Fourth and 4 now. Clock ticking. What do? You got 2 timeouts. Do you kick the field goal? I think I would call a timeout personally. Not trying to give anybody an advantage, but 4th and 4. Griffin's got a man. That's a first down. And he's got 1 timeout left. He's got 1 shot for the end zone here. Whipple, top receiving touchdowns this season, 34. Wow. Someone needs to get on that and change that. We can't let Whipple. Can't let an O lineman lead the league in reception touchdowns. Griffin now got to have it. First and goal. 5 seconds. Guacam scores a touchdown. A little silver lining there for the Beach Chickens. The 5-star number 1 overall recruit goes on a visit. Mississippi State rolls out the red carpet. And they rent him a Corvette, rent him a Rolls Royce, a private jet and everything. And decides to sign with Coastal instead. So a lot of the fans not happy with him, but yeah, he got a touchdown. We'll see where his career heads. 3 seconds left here, though. I mean, hey, plenty of time, right? They're going to do a little wildcat. Oh, he almost gets the edge. Almost breaks free. We'll go into halftime here in Starkville. 28-7. Mississippi State up. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Beach Chickens make after halftime here. They're going to need a lot of. See the standings here: Georgia, Mississippi State, Syracuse, Arizona State, your top 4. Coastal at 13. Mississippi State and Georgia on a collision course for 1 versus 2 come week 12. Quackum. Almost a first down. Griffin's gonna get it out to him now. This makes a nifty spin move there. You might as well just force feed him at this point. Good double mug here from the Dogs. Ooh, nice tackle on the edge. Griffin gonna hand it off. No, it's play action. Got a man on a drag route. Turpin. Hey, I mean, you get a touchdown here. If you get a stop, I mean, you're still within range. I mean, he's still got a lot of game left. First and 10, Griffin. Gonna hand it off. Block him. We might have to change his name or get it for sure. Pronunciation. Oh, Griffin just I mean, he stands in there. Massive hit. RPO, Turpin gets hawked down. First and goal, though. Oh, drops the ball. Griffin gonna roll out. Looking for a man. He's gonna take off. The touchdown for the Chandeliers. Cuts it in half. First and 10 for the Mississippi State Diet Dogs. Sanders. It's going to take off and run. All in good fun. We know they're the Bulldogs. Yeah, if you're Mississippi State, you can't let your foot off the gas pedal right now. Oh, they're gonna throw it deep. Got a man. Touchdown, Dogs. That's what you gotta do. You gotta put your opponent away. No lead is safe in this game. Griffin now gonna try and lead a comeback. He's getting chased down. Look as he throws in the dirt. Boomer Blake on the hurry there. Griffin gonna hand it off. Block him. Fourth and 2, gotta have it if you're Coastal. Mississippi State stacking the line here. They're gonna bring everybody. Oh my! Now you get a stretcher for Griffin. I mean, you gotta be prepared to get the ball out quick. I mean, just the name of it. You know them guys are big on the direct snap. Getting to that quarterback quick. Done the third quarter here. Danger's gonna run it himself. Does not get the edge. Lost a 3 there. Yeah, I mean, putting your quarterback in danger there. Got a 3 touchdown lead. Gotta be smart with it. Not to influence anybody, but got a hezzy from the backup. Sosa. Oh, they love Sosa here in Starkville. Touchdown Dogs. The lefty QB comes in. His first career touchdown pass. That might be his first ever pass in a state uniform. Griffin is, oh, he's not having a good time back there. Sacked for the 6th time today. He's been hit over a dozen times. Oof. Yeah, these 3rd and 16 for the Chanticleers. He's got a man on the in route there. That's Gillen. Gonna be a first down. As we think we might see one more play here. We actually do. They're gonna hand it off for a loss of 1. And we'll go into the 4th quarter with our 4s up. Mississippi State leading 42-14 here in Starkville. Yeah, you gotta think long term about the team here if you're Coastal. You want to make sure nobody gets hurt out there. Third and 11. Oh, they're bringing everybody. Oh, you gotta get him out of there. You gotta get that quarterback out of there. He's gonna get himself hurt, or worse, actually. 4th and 17. And it's picked. Looker's gonna take it in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Wow. Mario Looker. What a game for him. Oh, he fumbled. He got it back. Okay. Not sure why there was a review there. Play action. Griffin's still in the game. Gonna throw it away. Oh, that's batted down by the D lineman. 4th and 11. We're gonna have to Okay. Gonna go for it. Griffin. Oh my. that's just disrespectful. That's absurd. I mean, it's all but over here for Coastal. With the wild dog out there. Loss of 4. Third and 15 for the Dogs. Hag drops back. Hag does it to nobody. You know, give a kicker, you know, some time out there, you know, it's worth getting a kick in. Oh my. And that's gonna land harmlessly. All right, not a great kick. Hey, but you know, low pressure situation, that happens. What's gonna happen in a high pressure one? Griffin's still in at quarterback. Like we got I think that was a new running back. Flavors in there. All right, 2-minute warning. Hand it off, Flavors. I think if we learned anything today is not to get to not to steal the #1 overall recruit from Hell State. So you see victory formation here. Kneel down and get out of here. It's gonna be a nice party in Starkville, I'm sure. Coastal, they dropped to 5-2. I'm not sure who else they have on the schedule. Mississippi State looks like they're gonna roll into Athens week 12 undefeated, I feel like. That's going to do it here in Starkville. The #2 Mississippi State Bulldogs. They take down the 13th ranked Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Hell State. Yeah, tell us how this one feels.
Well, it feels good. Always able to come home and take care of business, get your conference win. You know, the SEC always stays screwing us out of loving to give us these road conference games. So it does feel good to take care of business at home here. Really just dominant performance. You know, the boys were out to prove a point with this one. Some off the field stuff between us and Coastal went down in the off season, and it's still going on. But that's neither here nor there. You saw what happened on the field, and proud of our boys for this one, man. It's a good win.
Yep, good win indeed. We'll come back to you, Hell State. Marty, not the way you wanted it to go. I mean, it looks like you had a point to prove in playing the #1 overall recruit. How's your quarterback feeling?
Yeah, he might be out for a little while. He took a couple big shots in that game, but no, we got handed a pretty big loss there. Congrats to Miss State. We clearly have a lot of work to do before we compete with some of the top teams.
Yeah, back in the SEC this year. What's your outlook for the rest of the season? I'm not sure who you play the rest of the season, to be honest, but
I think we got a big matchup against Tennessee still.
Oh, you'll
But
win
yeah,
that one.
we'll see as far as if we can sneak our way back into a potential playoff. But still on the trajectory of trying to get to that 99 overall and to compete with the top teams. So
So
we're
you don't play Auburn this year?
no, I don't think we do.
Oh, hey man, I think you're gonna go, 10-2 then. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think that'll probably get you in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the hope, and then hopefully we see Auburn next year. We should.
Yeah, we'll make sure of it.
Yeah,
We'll make sure of it. We'll go
but
back to yeah. Anything else you want to add, Marty?
no, I was gonna say we just our quarterback is beat up. Our O line struggled a lot, and no, hopefully the SEC though shows out well this year, and that'll help us too. So,
Oh
no,
yeah.
looking forward to the next game.
All right. Hell State. I mean, I don't think you have any user games in between this. I mean, this puts you pretty much, 1-2 matchup going into Athens. What's the outlook on that?
Well, we'll take care of business when we take care of business, but a lot of talk. They're very upset at the Orange Bowl last year, which they had every right to be.
Are we?
It's always a good game when we play, but if you want to get you really want to show out for the better dogs of the SEC, make sure to go to hellstate.com/Brett Knowles and get your Diet Dog shirts and order them before so they can get in before the game. But I don't really have much to say to Georgia. I feel like I've said everything before. I mean, it's going to be a good game. Unfortunate that they're scared to come to Starkville. I'd be
Yeah,
scared too.
yeah. Real
But
shame. Real shame we didn't get scheduled for it.
we'll
Maybe
look
next year.
forward to our trip to Athens. I'm sure they're going to be a completely receiving crowd. Um, they run a good program. So GG's to Coastal, and we'll look forward to officially claiming the top spot in the country.
All right. Hey, well, shout out to everybody tuning in. If you tune in later, shout out to you. Big Slime here in the booth. Hell State, your winner over Marty Party. Mississippi State over Coastal Carolina. And not sure what we'll be bringing next, but look out for it. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Shout out 662. Go to Hell Ole Miss.
What that mean? Are we off? Hello? I guess we lost him.
Yeah.
We're still live. Yeah, we're taking this down immediately. Hell State, stop the broadcast. Let me stop sharing my voice.
I'm the broad.